Hello, this is David and welcome to Lufia Legend Returns A History. Off the heels of the relatively popular Lufia 2, gamers are waiting with bated breath for another amazing sequel to the saga of Doom Island. They were to get their answer with the release of Lufia Ruins Chasers for the PlayStation. Slated for release in 1999, the game, much like Maxim and Cellin, was doomed from the start. The developer, Nihon Flex, declared bankruptcy in 1998 and the game was put on hold. However, not all was lost. In 1999, development began again by Neverland, but this time for the Game Boy Color. Considering the PlayStation game was only 20% developed, Neverland pretty much scrapped most of the story and characters from Ruins Chasers and started anew. The end result was Lufia, The Legend Returns, released in 2001. While I do enjoy the game and its premise, you can tell that they rushed it because it does have a fatal flaw: random dungeons. Every time you enter a dungeon, they are randomly generated except for the first and the last floors, but each dungeon has a set amount of floors that you have to traverse before you can reach the end. This means that dungeon crawling is more monotonous than ever because a tower feels like a cave and it also feels like a ruins. Everything is the same. Treasures are random as well, though the game does do a good job of getting certain treasures in certain dungeons, so you'll always have them. Not everything is random, thankfully. The encounter system still remains the same as Lufia 2 with on-screen enemies. With all that said, let's talk about our heroes, and there's a lot of them, 13 in all, though only 9 can participate in battle at one time. Wayne is the red-headed hero, a Lufia staple. He excels at attacking, but he can heal adequately as well. Sina, a fortune teller whom Wayne meets, knows a lot about the world and the Sinistrals. She helps Wayne throughout their journey and can cast both healing and attack magic. Day is your resident Robin Hood type thief and learns the associated skills. Ima is a monk who joins you once you rescue her teacher from the bandits. Randolph is an elderly knight and guardian of the exiled Princess Melphis who joins you on a mission to help her kingdom. He is a glass cannon and she's a great healer. Moose is an uncontrollable capsule monster who basically just adds a 4th attack each round, which is actually a great help. Descartes is a powerful pirate with a mysterious past, and Ruby is a gambler with luck-based skills and attacks. Urist, a wandering bard who's pretty well-rounded and excels at healing. And Isaac, an inventor with status-based attacks, teams up with you. Milka, a minor NPC for the first 2 games, is now finally upgraded to a full-fledged party member. She's your token elf, and finally, there's also one more secret character as well, but I'm not going to spoil that here. The story takes place 100 years after the events of Lufia, and the Sinistrals are once again reviving. Wayne lives peacefully in his hometown until a mysterious woman, Sina, arrives. Sina's looking for powerful warriors to join her on her fight against the growing threat of the Sinistrals, but Wayne wants nothing to do with her until his hometown is attacked by Gades, the Sinistral of Destruction. Wayne and Sina then set off on a journey around the world to gather other powerful warriors to destroy the Sinistrals once and for all. The battle systems completely change, and it's actually quite refreshing. No other game has anything like it. 9 characters are available to fight in the party at any one time and are divided into a 3x3 grid. Each combat phase, 1 character per column may act, and though all characters can be targeted by the enemies, it is game over if the 3 characters up front all die. Also, in addition to positioning, there's spiritual force you can consider. Each character has a different color of spiritual force: red, green, blue, or yellow, and each provides a bonus to different stats. Red increases strength, blue, intelligence, green, HP and defense, yellow, agility and MP. The spiritual force of characters can also pass between them based on their formation. Characters in the same row and column share their spiritual energy, so they can pass their power-ups between each other. The skill system is a bit more traditional this time around. Scattered around dungeons are ancient scrolls which allow different characters to learn unique skills which can only be used when the IP meter has filled up enough. However, to learn them you need enough learning points, LP, which you gain along with experience and gold from battles. The LPs aren't just used for learning skills though, they can also be spent on learning magic or increasing a character's spiritual force. The higher spiritual force a character has, the more advanced skills they can learn. The Ancient Cave is back as well, and it works the same way as before, except this time if you beat the Master, another 100 floors opens up, and if you reach the 200th level, you get to fight a super secret boss in the previous game. Also, the Egg Dragon side quest is back, as well as Forfeit Island Casino, and there's also a new Game Plus mode. There's a ton of gameplay packed into such a tiny little cart. I really like Lufia 3, though many will find that the battle system can be a bit daunting and the graphics are dated. It looks kind of like a late generation NES game, but those willing to look past that will find a diamond in the rough. This has been David with Lufia, A Legend Returns, A History. If you like this, please like, comment, and subscribe. Have a good day.